Hey everybody, it's Neptorka here, back for another Fire Emblem Heroes reaction. We got our November heroes, so let's go ahead and jump in and take a look at what we got. I'm excited. I hope we get some cool stuff. Alright, make sure this is low enough. It sounds like ninja music. And it reads like ninja music. Okay. That's, yeah. A lot of people thought it looked like at Zelgius. That's a little strange. The Ninja Knight. Oh! I'll tell you later. That's kind of funny.
Such is war.
Who is that?
All I have to do
Wait,
is bat my eyelashes
Heather.
and the marks
She comes in like halfway through Radiant Dawn, doesn't she? She hasn't been in the game forever. Interesting. It took me a while, but I was like, there's that one character. Okay. Another one that I don't know right off the bat.
If you insist, I will leave my foes alive.
Reina. Oh, from Fate. Well, of course. Like, I haven't played Fates. I was like, huh? Looks like a cool demote, though.
Scream for me.
She looks kind of scary. Green bow. It's the same as, okay. And then what do we have here? Is this double? Is this like the sisters? Okay, this is kind of cute.
Stealth is rather thrilling. You'll get us spotted. Give it your all.
All right.
Accept your fate.
Okay, okay. That's kind of cute.
This is your end.
I'm surprised it took so long for them to do
Softly
this
now.
type of unit. I will say, prefer
Ah,
that Micaiah. Excuse me. Darn. Was the lead unit, but it's still pretty cool. And oh, I'm guessing that's a Fates unit, and that's Saizo. I don't know, to be honest. Okay, so hey, we got some cool stuff. Let's go ahead and take a look through all of it. Hang on, this has been bothering me. Yeah, come on. Don't do this. I thought it looked fuzzy. It's okay, now we'll get to look at the artwork in all its glory. So, I really like
Ninja's approach to combat.
how my somewhat Edelgard functions.
I'll follow.
And so I actually did this. I put Assault Troop on another armoring unit so that I could have it function like Edelgard. And the unit that I chose to do that was Christmas Black Knight. So I found this kind of funny. I mean, this is essentially what I'm doing already. All right, let's see what we got. Scarlet Spear, accelerate special trigger, unit attacks twice. At start of combat, if unit's HP is greater than 25%, grants attack plus X to unit and inflicts attack minus X on foe during combat. X equals 25% of foe's attack during start of combat, minus 2. Minimum 6, max 16. Max 16. That's nuts. That means if you got foe's attack that has, let's say they have like 50 attack. I think that's pretty high for a non-weapon. They'll, let's see, wait. 25% of foes attack, so 16 is 64. I wonder if that counts like the weapon or not. Okay, but still, that's a lot. Okay. Oh, it's -2, so... Gosh. Now I can't even do the math. So it'd be 18, right? So that means to get max, the foe's attack has to be... like 72? Is that right? I'm not sure. And restores 7 HP to unit. Okay, that's pretty awesome. Lightless Luna treats foes' defense and res as reduced by 80% when special triggers. If units or foes' special is ready or triggered before or during combat, reduces damage from foes' next attack by 40%. That's awesome. And then distant defense res solo. So it's like just better than the version that I have with Black Luna with Christmas. Except for I just like Black Knight a whole lot better. This is really cool. I totally forgot about her.
All I have to do is bat my eyelashes and the marks come running. I'm ready.
I remember this. I really like this artwork here. Okay, we got Spy Shuriken. Accelerate special trigger if unit initiates combat. Unit attacks twice at the start of combat. If unit's HP is greater than or equal to 25%, grants Spectrum 5 to unit during combat. If a rally assist skill is used by unit or target's unit, grants no follow-up to unit and target or targeting ally, and inflicts exposure on foes in cardinal directions of unit and target or targeted ally through their next actions. If rally assist skill is used by unit, grants another action unit. This is such a good, like, Haether has this thing and it's just so freaking good. Oh, I love it. That's awesome. And then on top of that, we have a new Speed Defense Ruse 4. I don't know if we've gotten into Ruse 4 skills, but I don't think so. Inflicts speed and defense -4 on foe during combat. If rally assist skill is used by unit or target unit, inflicts speed defense -6, guard, discord, and schism on foes in cardinal directions of unit and target through their next action. Schism neutralizes triangle attack, dual attack, and pathfinder effects. Active on unit through unit's next action. Oh man, this is so good. You know, they've been trying to find how to kind of, they've been struggling to defeat the behemoth they created in Bridal Catria. So this is, yeah. Well, this is pretty cool. Gosh, it's almost... I would say this is so useful, it's almost worth it to just... You can 4-lane in something like Aether raids, you can 4-lane neutralize... you know, using Schism, you can, if you're tanking, man, this, like, not only is this a really good offensive unit, you can use this for tanking pretty well in neutralizing an entire 4 lanes with this, because you can do double rally attack speeds, and if you have your units set up right, you can just, you know, get both of them. Oh man, this is good. That's really cool. Man, this, I don't know if I would ever like this lady.
If you insist, I will leave my foes alive. It is a festival, after all.
Okay. Kumo Yumi. New weapon, Kumo Yumi, effective against flying foes. Unit can move to a space adjacent to any ally within 2 spaces. If unit initiates combat, unit attacks twice. At the start of combat, if foe's HP is greater than 75%, grant Spectrum 40 unit during combat. Okay. I could be wrong, but this is just a better white cap bow. And white cap bow could already closely compete with the other, like the arcane bows. So that's pretty good. This is pretty cool. It's a little reminiscent of, it's a little reminiscent of Corn and Elise. Actually, it's really reminiscent of Corn and Elise. Mikaya's design kind of reminds me of what Corn's design looks like. Sanaki looks great though. I don't know if I like the style that much. Kita Senri, I don't know what he drew, but I feel like he drew like artwork from Radiant Dawn, because it looks very similar to just the base art from that game. It looks good. Alright, let's take a look at what we got. Radiant Scrolls enables Kanto Rem. That's awesome. It's already awesome. Accelerates special trigger. Unit attacks twice. If unit initiates combat or is within 2 spaces of an ally. Inflicts attack res -6 on foe during combat. Deals damage equal to Y during combat. And reduces the effect of foes. Non-special reduces damage by X% skills by percentage of Y times 4 during combat. Oh, there's so much math there. They really need to come up, like, they need to assign someone better. They need to assign someone better to deal with their descriptions, I feel. Okay, let me see if I can math this out for you guys. Total penalties among target and foes within 2 spaces of target. If they actually give an example, so that's, you know, kind of good. They should put that in bold letters, like example. If Y times 4 equals 64, a foe with a reduced damage of 45% skill would take reduced damage by 17% instead. So it cut it in half. But it's true damage, though, on top of it, isn't it? And deals damage equal to Y. So, in this example, okay, in this example, Y equals 16. So that's 16, I could be wrong, but that's 16 true damage on top of having their their reduced damage by 64%. That's pretty good. What is the highest amount of, it's additive penalties, right? Highest total penalties among target and foes. Total penalties. This is the worst penalty you can get is like -6, right? So if you have -6 to everything, that's 24. 24 times 4. You can, I could be wrong, but if you've got someone who's fully debuffed, you essentially can get a full, I could be wrong, but you can get a full 100% reduction in their defensive, reduced damage defensives. Let's say on average, though, you pretty much only have, I would say, 12, in my opinion. So I think 50% is probably going to be the average. Man, that's really strong. Okay, that's cool. I like it. And then we have Flared Mirror. So we have our second flared skill in the game. I never got Gulaveg because I didn't think she was that good. And I think I've been proven right so far. Her most useful ability, I think still to this day, is Flared Sparrow, which now comes on someone else. And the best part about Flare Sparrow is actually removing other divine things like Divine Vein, the rock one, and just taking it away. I think that's the biggest thing that it has. Yeah. I really think that's the biggest thing about it. Honestly, I think this this always happens every time Brave Heroes come out. We're always like, yeah, these are the best ones. And a lot of people like to forget and pretend like they knew from the beginning. But like when I think it was Brave 4 came out with Dimitri Edelgard. Dimitri and Edelgard were considered very top tier in the beginning, and it was only about, and then the other two were not considered worth much at all, except for some people tried to think Claude was better than he actually was. But it was 3.5 months later that it came true that it pretty much was only Edelgard that was really pulling her weight. Dimitri you could just shut down so bad, so easily with just magic. And I think the same thing's happening this time. All of them, except for Robin, seem to be kind of just okay. I mean, they're strong, but they're like Corrin. I think, in my opinion, was the second best one, and she isn't holding up as well with the really strong units we've gotten recently. She didn't hold up as well as I thought she would, and I never really thought much of Brave Gulaveg, and I don't see her much at all either. I have like one friend with Brave Gulaveg, and she just doesn't perform that well. And gosh, Soren, you don't see Soren. I don't see Soren anywhere. It's because it was a little niche, his idea, and I knew that would be the case, unfortunately. There are just better offensive units out there to use. So the only one who really survived was Brave Robin, who I think is still ridiculous, because Rally Spectrum is so good. So This is pretty cool. Gosh, she comes with defense and res ploy 3 too. She's got a great kit. These two main units in this, all three of these, like the main 5-star units are insane. I think are really good. So this is impressive. I like this. These are going to be great units.
This is your end.
I was kind of hoping for a better TT unit, but, you know, Saizo will do.
Be careful.
If it is Saizo. I think it is him, though, with that mask. Do love this attacking art, though, of Sanaki. I think it's phenomenal. So, great job. And I'm glad she's in the game finally. She's been out of it for a while. So, out of it for a while. She hasn't been in it at all. So, that's it for this reaction. This is pretty exciting. I kind of like these units. I have some orbs saved up. Not as much as I would like. I decided to do a little bit of a gamble since I don't have FeH Pass. And I went in on the Veil banner.
I'll follow through.
I was gonna just do one, like, use my freebie and then do it, but then my freebie turned out to be like
Is war.
no smoke, like a 3-star, and that was the only blue unit on there, so I was kind of irritated. So I was like, okay, we'll do one more. I did one more, and second blue orb on there turned out to be Veil, so I got really lucky.
All I have to do is bat my eyelashes and the marks.
So I've been able to save up a bit, but we'll see. I really think that Heather is going to be pretty good here. She's going to be really useful, I think, in Aether raids. I can't speak to Summoner Duel as much because I don't play that mode, but being able to just shut down so much, it seems, is pretty useful, and we've needed it in the game for a long time. So Schism, I think, is pretty welcome. So that's it for everything. Hope you enjoyed this reaction. I hope you guys are having a wonderful November, and I will see you guys for the next video. Neptorka out. See you guys.